Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to whiteboard weather for Friday afternoon. It's 25th of September. TGIF. Hope your weekend is moving in the right direction. Your weekend's off to a great start. Time to hit it. It does take two. I'm DJ Easy Rock, and this is Rob Bass. That's who sings the song.
Okay.
It's called It Takes Two.
I'll be Rob Bass.
Yeah, there you go. And
It takes two.
It takes two, DJ. And it does take two today. Very proud, as always, to have my buddy Jon Burnett joining me today for whiteboard weather as we head into the weekend. How you doing, buddy?
I'm great.
Good.
I never cease to be amazed at how you clean up for me like nobody else.
Well, I took a shower today.
Well, when's the last time you shaved?
No, like 3 days ago.
See, now you're bragging.
No,
Is that you got that good a beard?
it's not that good.
What?
It's like just a little stubble.
That's a forest you got going there.
No, get out of town. It's not that good.
How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey,
I'm glad I'm just glad, JV, that we can sit this close together.
well, technically, I guess we're not supposed to,
Probably not.
but we don't care.
That's exactly right.
If I'm going to get the Rona, I'll get it from you, right?
That's
And-
fine. Or vice versa. I'll take it. If it's from you, I'll take it.
Did you see this today? I got to say thank you to people.
Look at this, folks.
This was the Post-Gazette today. If you don't get the paper, I understand not a lot of people still do. But the story is online, and I have a copy of the actual hard copy of the paper. This is the magazine section today, and there's a big article about my return to local television on a full-time basis. It says, Outlook improves. Jeff Rosella gets fresh start as WTAE's weekend meteorologist. So
Awesome. And then what's underneath it? There's another picture.
let's do this. There you go. We'll do that.
Oh yeah, hold on.
We got your cup there? I gave you a cup for your water. There you go. 2 and 2 makes 4, baby.
Cheers to Jeff. Oh man, this is great. Yeah, and then
So thank you. I mean, I posted a link to the article to everyone that made wonderfully kind comments. As always, I'm very appreciative of the comments and the support.
boy, it's a good thing they didn't call me and check in.
Why would they call you? I wouldn't put you on my recommended calls.
Oh, you would. Yes,
I don't know what you're going to say.
Well, you know, I'd say something. Eventually, I'd say something complimentary.
Eventually is the key word.
Oh God, no! I love you, and you know I would give you all the plaudits in the world. You were the best we ever had, and you're still the best in town.
Do I owe you for this?
And I say that. No, you don't owe me nothing. You know, I mean,
You're retired. You're on a fixed income, so I should probably throw you $20 for the kind words.
I'm doing okay, thanks to Debbie. Wow. Yeah, I mean, she's got our finances and our world in perfect German arrangement. I've told you the story behind my little German girl.
No,
Well,
have you?
Her maiden name is Schweitzer, and her father is a chemistry professor at the University of Tennessee.
I know that.
He's 95, Jeff, and still teaches a full load. Still got more of a brain than I'll ever have. And fortunately, Debbie got a lot of his, organizational skills and his brains, and so she's just taking care of me.
She truly is your better half.
My better 9/10.
No, you're selling yourself short.
Much.
For sure. When he shows up, literally like 5-6 minutes before we start at 3 o'clock. So we are catching up literally in front of you.
Yeah. And have we seen each other since the last time we did
No,
this?
the last time you were here, it was sometime in the summer. It was about 92 degrees that day.
That's right.
I had the pool outside, and you were ready to strip your clothes off and jump into the pool. Thankfully, I stopped you.
I remember being so close that day that it was a good thing you did. I mean, I think at one point you grabbed my wrist.
I did.
Because I was gone.
I know. And the last thing that I want to see, and I want my neighbors to see, is a almost bare ass Jon Burnett jumping into a kiddie pool.
I'm okay. I still got some guns.
I know you do. Welcome to the gun show, baby.
Yeah, you're the one with them. I can't believe how good you look in that hat.
Oh well, thank you. Want me to put it on again?
Best thing Channel 4 ever did.
Well, let's not go too far.
It's the best thing they ever did.
No, you're now overstating.
No.
You are completely overstating.
No, you are a perfect hire. You're a Pittsburgh icon.
Well, I see. I would agree with you on that, but the best thing they ever did is probably a bit extreme.
Okay, well, give me something better.
Well, Joe DiNardo.
Yeah, well, and Joe went on to become a legend.
He is a legend. Yes.
Well, so are you.
No.
No. And you will, in my opinion, if you stay long enough.
There's the key word, which is kind of out of my control.
True, but if you stick around long enough, you'll be in Joe's category. You're already. I mean, you and Kuzma are the two top ones that ever worked at KDKA.
Well, you're selling yourself short now.
No, I mean, come on. I was Jeff. Be honest. I'm not a meteorologist. I was mainly a show host, Evening Magazine, Pittsburgh Today, and I had done weather early in my career, which is how once programming disappeared at KDKA, I was under contract. They had to do something with me, so they put me in weather where I had been before for 5 years.
I've told you this story once, and I'm sure you don't remember because your memory is.
I have memory issues.
Yes, I know you do,
especially short.
But anyway,
what'd you just say?
Yeah.
Who are you?
When I first started at KDKA in the spring of '96. I remember shortly thereafter, because when I met you for the first time, my first recollection of you was when you were on Evening Magazine and with Liz Miles.
Yeah.
And you did a story where you were hang gliding and you crashed into trees and you broke your back.
Broke my back.
And I remember watching that from my couch, and then when I went to work at KDK, I'm working with the guy that flies hang gliders into trees.
Yeah. The idiot who flies right into the top of trees, which I did, and the broken back was the result. Yeah.
But I remember watching that video because KDK used the video, and you're still, and it's not funny. I mean, I guess we can laugh now because you're here and you're healthy and you're fine. But in the moment, it wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't. And I didn't know, of course, that I was flying on a path that would take me into the top most limbs of that tree, but I did, and it caught my wheels and down, boom, boom.
But and as I got to know you over the next 23 years much better, and I call you now my older brother from another mother, it completely makes sense to me how and why that happened. It does. It does.
And have I ever said to you that there are certain things about you that remind me of Debbie? And I say that in the best way.
Okay.
Because I
keep you in line?
Yes. Yes. You keep me on task. You keep me in line. You remind me of things. All this stuff that Deb does for me that nobody else would put up with. Nobody else would fool with it. They say, get out of here, Burnett. And I've got all these issues with concussions and short-term memory, and that's why I retired, JV.
I know.
Hell, I'd get in the middle of my 5-day forecast and I couldn't remember which day I was on.
Just point to the one in the middle.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hit some information here, because ultimately that's. I mean, while we can be mildly entertaining at times, we want to provide the information.
Yes.
Today is National Tune-Up Day today. Not for your car, for your furnace. Make sure it's in working order as you go to winter.
I would have never known that.
It's National Quesadilla Day today. You ever had a quesadilla?
Yeah, sure.
Delicious. Lobster Day today.
Oh, wow.
National One-Hit Wonder Day today in terms of music, songs. Artists that may have had one big song and then disappeared.
Yes.
You ever hear the song 8675309? Jenny, Jenny.
Yes.
Tommy Two-Tone. That's a one-hit wonder.
Yes.
Yes.
Jenny was my first girl. Debbie's not here, is she?
No.
My first girlfriend's name.
Well, how ironic that I would bring up. Was her number 8675309?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, if it was, then that is amazing.
I was so young, I don't even know if I was calling her at that. I mean, seriously, it was 7th grade. And I saw her again after that a couple of times. But
Need no go further. And today, for you, my friend, I hope you called your daughter. It's National Daughter's Day today.
No, I didn't.
You need to call your daughter and let her know how much you love her.
I just saw Samantha last night with the grandkids, and so I didn't know
National Daughters Day today.
I will call her.
Yes, call her on the way home and let her know how much you love her.
Remind me 2 more times before I leave.
I do not have daughters myself. The Lord blessed me with 2 wonderful sons.
2 beautiful boys, though. Oh my gosh.
But for everyone that has a daughter, it's National Daughters Day today. Call your daughter and let her know how much you
and
love
I mean that beautiful in the best way. They really they got your best features in Shelley's, and they're both. Now I haven't seen Carson though. He's
not home
changed?
from school yet. He'll be home in a little bit.
Has he changed any since I
He
guess
probably got a
has.
little taller.
Yeah.
And a little bit more obnoxious. It's true.
Which one's the easiest one to put up with?
They both have their special character qualities.
Their moments.
Yes. Birthdays today. Cheryl Teagues. Do you have a Cheryl Teagues poster on your wall when you were a kid?
I should have.
Yeah, she was like a supermodel back in the day.
Yeah,
Back in your day.
I know. I remember her. Of course.
Michael Douglas has a birthday today. His wife, Catherine Zeta-Jones. They both have birthdays on the same day.
I'll be dang.
Mark Hamill, who was Luke Skywalker in
Yep.
Star Wars.
Yep.
Barbara Walters is 91 today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I can't believe
she's 91.
And I mean, the last time I saw her, which has not been too many years ago, she was still sharp as a tack.
I'm sure she is.
I bet she is. I bet she could still go on the air.
Absolutely.
Wow.
She's one of the true professionals.
Yep.
A giant in the industry.
Well, and a
Trailblazer.
That's what I was
for
the word
women.
I was looking for.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes.
Like Ruth Bader Ginsburg. God bless her.
Yes,
Rest her
absolutely. And Will Smith, the actor,
How
has a
about
birthday today.
Something that surprised me. And thank you for running down that list. That's pretty impressive that you took the time to put all those names down. But see here, who were we just talking about? Who'd you just mention?
Barbara Walters?
No.
Will Smith.
No,
Mark Hamill.
a female that came up. Oh, Ruth
Cheryl
Bader Ginsburg. Ruth Bader
You
Ginsburg.
brought her up, yeah.
Okay. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and when I heard this statistic, my jaw dropped to the floor, and it's still down there because I can't believe what I hear when I hear that she is the first woman to ever lie in state in this country.
I did not know that.
The first.
Certainly not the last either, I'm sure.
Well, let's hope not. My God. The first woman, a female, I mean, to lie in state in the rotunda.
Yeah, in the Capitol.
In the Capitol.
Yeah.
How can that be, Jeff?
I don't know. Usually it's
Who is it?
correct me if I'm wrong, it's usually just presidents or, vice presidents, and typically those have been men. Well, all the
of
presidents
course.
have been men.
Right.
But to my recollection, those have primarily been the people that lie in state. Presidents, former presidents, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get, so there have been no.
But I do
there've
think
been
Supreme Court justices have lied in state before, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I bet they have.
I'm
sure they have.
Yeah.
And the flags now are at half staff. For her.
Absolutely.
And that's so long overdue. I mean, I'm sorry that Mrs. Ginsburg or Bader Ginsburg had to pass away to bring it about, but
well deserved honor.
oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Let's. You want to do the whiteboard?
Absolutely.
It's out here. I'm gonna have you hit it, and we're gonna
Cool.
talk about it. We have a sponsor today, and you'll notice it out here. The sponsor for Whiteboard Weather each and every Friday is the Lisa Wilson Real Estate Team from Remax Select Realty. Now, you have never met Lisa Wilson face to face, but you have met her team member face to face on numerous occasions. It is one Shelley Verzella.
Oh my God!
So go ahead on out there.
Your better half, and Lisa looks familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Probably all over the place.
Okay.
She's a 5-star real estate agent
Okay.
with the Remax Select Realty Team. You can find her online at lisawilsonteam.com. She is the name to know in the world of real estate locally. Not only is she a 5-star real estate agent in 2020, she's been a 5-star real estate agent for the last 10 years.
Wow.
That's 50 stars.
When I get down, have you got her picture there? Can you see her?
You can see she's right there.
Okay,
she's right
all
here.
right. I just wanna make
There's
sure
Lisa
she's
right.
in
Yeah,
the frame.
I see her.
Okay,
her.
there she
And
is.
you can call Lisa, or you can call her team member, Shelley
Shelley.
Verzella. They got you covered. All your real estate needs. Remax Select Realty. Find her online, lisawilsonteam.com, or on Facebook. And when the time comes, buying, selling, renting, or relocating, Lisa Wilson is the name to know. All right,
so
Burnett,
cool. Hey,
let's
now,
go.
Real quickly, how's Shelley doing? Does she like real estate?
She loves it.
Good.
She's very good at it.
Good. Oh, I'm sure. Well, she's great with people. She she took pity on you, and we're all thankful for that. Good Lord.
Absolutely.
What a-
All right,
what
you
a
ready?
change.
Go ahead, jump in there. I'm going to get you. Given the weather.
You want me behind? No, if I
Wherever
get
you
behind the
want.
board, I can't see it.
Okay, go right in front. I'll adjust to you.
Gosh, Jeff, I haven't done this in forever. It's like,
Well, I did all the hard work. All you got to do is read it off.
you know that the delivery is half the battle.
I did all the hard work.
You didn't do all the hard work. I'm getting ready to do half of the battle.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Cool night tonight, 58 degrees, our overnight low. Mainly clear and comfortable. That's a little above the normal low in the mid-50s. Sunday, well above the normal high of 71 at 80 degrees. But wait a minute, I'm jumping ahead. I'm going the wrong
Tomorrow,
way.
there's Saturday.
Tomorrow, 79. That's right. Still well above normal. The average, the normal high
It's 71.
this time of year is 71 degrees. Tomorrow night, 61, a little milder than tonight. And then
Sunday.
Sunday, look at that, up to 80 degrees, still near 80. And but we do see a few clouds move in. Warm conditions. Monday, partly cloudy with a shower in the afternoon, 77. Then on Tuesday, 72 degrees, showers likely. That's the real transition day.
Yep.
JV, because on Wednesday we go back over to the cool side with 63, below normal temperatures, cool with clouds, and
Check this out.
yeah,
Right now, our current streak, and you know I'm a stats guy.
yeah,
We've
oh, I
had
know.
12 days in a row without rain. So we're going to take that to 14 days in a row, 2 weeks straight
Yeah.
without a drop of precipitation. I did go back and look, as I always do, month by month, day by day. The last time we had 14 days in a row without measurable precipitation was September of 2017. So it's been 3 years
Wow.
since we'll have a stretch this long. So right now we're at 12. You factor in Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be 14. And the Steelers
Leave it to you to dig that up.
are at home on Sunday. 1 o'clock kickoff. Unfortunately, fans not there, but the weather will be delightful, partly cloudy and 76 degrees when the game kicks off. And Tuesday, you know this, when you see a drop in temperature like that, we got a cold front coming through on Tuesday.
Right.
So that's going to drop temperatures down below normal, which is where they're going to stay through the end of next week and likely into next weekend. We're going to do a little bit of a flip of the script.
With highs, what, in the 50s and low to mid 60s?
Probably
or-
low to mid 60s.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like end of next week and next weekend. But great weekend on the way. First full weekend of autumn, and it's going to be very summer-like.
And we just hit autumn, what, yesterday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
That was the autumnal equinox.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah, so there you go. All brought to you by who, John? The Lisa Wilson Real Estate Team
The Lisa Wilson Real Estate Team
from Remax Select Realty.
from Remax Select Realty.
There you
that's
go.
right.
Give her a call. Look her up
Whiteboard
online.
weather.
Or
And they also employ Shelley Verzella.
they do. She's part of the team. It's Lisa and Shelly.
Yep.
All right, let's head
Great
back.
team.
We'll head back and sit down. We got everyone up to date now on the weather. All right, we're going to head back in here. We're going to sit down.
Beautiful porch out here.
Well, thank you. Thank you. So,
Do you use this heater much?
come sit.
Oh, okay.
Come sit.
Sorry.
Come sit down.
All right.
There you go. High school football tonight, by the way, too, as well. So great night for that.
It just.
You remember your high school football days?
Oh yeah.
You remember your high school football days? That would have been what, like,
That was 1971, my senior year.
so 50 years ago.
I was captain of the team, fullback, defensive end, played both ways.
Back then, kids played both ways.
They don't today.
Not
No-
too many.
Yeah.
A handful might.
Yeah, and there weren't a lot of us on my senior team, or my senior year that did, but yeah, I had a great time. We were 9-1-1 city county champions, Optimus Bowl champions.
What are you doing?
I want to pull up if I can find it. I'm sorry I didn't. That's from you.
He's gonna wherever you're finding, you find wherever you
Here it
need.
is.
What's that?
We used to call ourselves the Big Three from Big B. Rocky Good, George Calloway, and JB, yours truly. And Rocky passed away last year.
Those your high school buddies.
Yeah, best friends. Still in touch with George, of course, and I was with Rock right up until the end. But anyway, it's just ironic that we're sitting here talking about high school football because they both played. Rocky was All-American. I was Rocky's blocking back, and I always told him that I was the key to his success, of course. But he was incredible. his statistics were through the roof and over the moon, and I'm still surprised that we were 9-1-1 and not 11-0. But we lost one game by 2 points, and we tied another, and then the other 9 we just blew everybody away. Rocky was incredible.
Those are good memories.
Yeah, good times. George was a center on the team and played nose guard on defense. So
You see, there's memories like that, and this is what my heart aches for in the current situation that we're in right now.
For your
as a
boys.
society, just as a society, is
Oh, yeah.
all the memories that you have, all the memories that I have.
Yeah,
Of
they're on hold.
Friday nights and either playing in front of the fans and the cheerleaders and the band, or being in the band, or being a cheerleader, or being a parent or a student and going and supporting your team.
Yeah.
It just breaks my heart that we don't have that right now
to
for the kids.
Right, exactly. And I don't know what it'll do, Jeff. I'm not sure what the what the end result will be, whether it'll be negative or positive. I mean, it'll be a positive to have kids focus on things other than sports. I can't believe that.
I'm going to disagree with you on that one.
No, I said maybe.
I can't see much positive coming out of not participating in those things. That's just my opinion.
Well, I agree. We were both athletes,
Yes.
and I think it helped. It helped both of us. But I miss Rocky to this day. We lost him about 3.5 years ago, I want to say. He had the frontal temporal dementia, and had a heart attack at the end. But good guys.
Well, I'm glad you have the good memories. I don't want to bring you down.
Oh,
I don't want to bring you down, man.
And my wife was a cheerleader, and so and then that's
Those
not,
are all great memories.
That's not where we met. We went to the same church together, grew up. Her mother was my Sunday school teacher when I was 5 years old. I think I've told you that. But anyway, yeah, lots of good high school football memories.
Beautiful.
It's so funny, JV. I was all city, all East Tennessee, second team All State in football, but I couldn't do anything else. I wasn't any good in baseball. I was a lousy shot in basketball. I wasn't much of a swimmer. All these other great track. I did until I got heavy, and by heavy I mean 210 is my biggest weight, heaviest weight for a defensive end. Can you imagine today?
210, yeah, that's like a wide receiver now.
Right, and I was a fullback too, but that was the heaviest I ever got, and but it was too heavy in track. I started running track when I was in 7th grade, right about the same time I started football, and I was pretty good in track and not so good in football at first, and then I got better in football and I got heavier and stronger, and then I got too big to run track anymore. So my son Eric sort of took over.
Yes, he
carried
the running mantle in the Burnett household.
Yes, he did.
Absolutely, good
Still
kid.
does to this day.
So everything's good with you?
Yeah, except the mental, and my dad had dementia at the end, and I'm hoping that that's not what I'm getting. We've had it looked at, and I think I've talked about it with you, and maybe even here before. I had a series of concussions in high school and college, and was knocked out twice, and had my bell rung maybe half a dozen to 8 or 10 times over the years in football, and have these little white spots that show up on my MRI of my brain that they think are areas that were concussed, and so I'm just sort of getting by and counting on Debbie every day to keep me pointed in the right direction.
Well, the good news is for me, at least when they took the MRI, they found you had a brain.
About the size of a walnut.
I got to lighten it up a little bit.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come on and bring everything down.
No.
And I really do. I do feel blessed to still have my memory. I mean, I remember how bad my dad got at the end, and I don't think I'm going in that direction. I hope not.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, please do.
We'll keep our fingers crossed.
Please do, and just know that I'm loving life, and retirement's great, and I know you're still a kid. You're years away, but it'll be here one day.
There's been a lot of summers that we both remember, and there's a recency bias in memory. Of course, you remember what has been most recently in your life.
Mm-hmm.
This summer, and I've talked to a lot of people about this. This summer was perhaps one of the better summers, weather-wise, that we have had in recent memory.
Yeah.
And I would have to go back and look, but
Yeah.
I don't remember. But of course, the last 2 or 3 summers pretty rainy.
Right.
We had a lot of rain at times. This summer was spectacular.
It really was, JB.
Sunny, like most every day. We didn't lose complete days to rain or complete weekends to rain. It was spectacular.
Well, and the thing that's been mystifying me is we're pretty close, aren't we, in terms of rainfall, where we belong? We're not
actually
running much of a deficit.
The funny thing is we're above normal for the year, because we started off the year with like 2 or 3 months of above normal rainfall.
Right.
Since June 1st, we've been below normal, so we're kind of averaging
catching
out.
Up. Okay. Yeah.
But I think the last time I checked, we were for the year about an inch above average for the year.
Wow.
But I think that was like 2 weeks ago, so we've cut into that. So we're probably very close to normal now for the year.
Yeah.
But again, when you talk about averages, it is the middle ground between the extremes.
Right.
So when the year starts off wet and then you go through a dry period, you meet in the middle and it ends up being average. So,
Yeah.
So
And right now, I mean, your yard looks pretty good, but mine has big brown spots in it, and I'm thinking
you're supposed to fertilize it.
Well,
And do you ever hear of a sprinkler?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Turn
how
it
to-
on. Water the grass.
Every time I come here, I leave humiliated, but I love it. I love being. The truth is, Jeff, I love being the center of attention, no matter what's being said.
I know you do.
So even if it's detrimental,
You've never shied away from the spotlight.
No, never.
Never.
Even if it's detrimental, even if it's putting me down.
Never
Put
shied
me
away
down,
from the spotlight.
Put me down. I don't care. I'm up for it.
And I see people saying we need some rain. If you missed it, we're not going to get any rain this weekend, but we will get some. Looks like next week. If I had to put my finger on it, the best day for rain, maybe more numerous showers, is going to be Tuesday. So you can circle that day as the day we'll probably make up some of our rainfall deficit that's built up over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then next Thursday, I want to let people know so they can plan. So less than a week from now, Thursday, October 1st, the dawn of a new month and the dawn of a new old career path for me, at least in a different location.
How about that?
Start next Thursday at WTAE. I will start off Thursday and Friday next week doing the noon newscast. So if you're home, flip it on. If you're not, maybe DVR it. And if you don't want to watch, then don't watch. But we'll do the noon newscast, or I'll do it Thursday and Friday next week, and then I'll be on next weekend.
I am so proud of you, and I'm so happy for you. It's not that I didn't expect it. I expected big things out of you. I always have. I always will. But this was just, it couldn't have been better news, and it has totally, forever changed my opinion of Channel 4. I love you guys. You got the man. You got the man on your team now, and we don't. And I don't want to.
You're a Channel 4 viewer now, right?
I am.
I'll have to get you some swag you can wear around town.
When you're on, I'm always there, so don't worry about that. I will be forever. But it's
So it's Channel 4. I just want to make sure you know.
no. I know it's Channel 4.
4.
Yeah, at WTAE.
There you go.
ABC.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. Channel 4.
I read it off the coffee cup right there.
There you go.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
I mean
Appreciate
it. I mean it. And there are other things that I'd like to say about your former employee that
We don't need to go
probably
there.
piss a lot of people
We
off.
don't need to go
But
there.
I won't.
We
I
don't.
won't.
We, you and me, we try and take the high road.
Yeah.
I found
well,
that's usually the best path in life.
You always do.
Well, I wouldn't say always, but as I've gotten older, I've found out that
Okay.
taking the high road is usually the best road.
Okay, it is. It's still, I'm
And
still working on that.
You never want to. There's a lot of things I remember. These like little sayings. You never want to build yourself up by tearing somebody else down.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to say anything negative about anybody at KDKA other than a couple of managers maybe who made those crap decisions regarding this guy. But the other people at KD, I love them, and I always will. I just had such good memories of that place for 30 plus years, and
I'm not saying anything.
I know.
I'm just covering my mouth.
Well, and I'm in a bad position here because,
No, you're not.
well, okay, but I love you and I love them, so
Well, friends are friends.
They were stupid.
Friends are friends, and that's fine. We're all.
They screwed up.
He's getting pissed.
Oh, I've been pissed since they made the decision to cut you loose, and fortunately, I don't think that the general manager or the news director who let you go are still there.
Okay.
Are they?
Thank you for that, John. That was an editorial by Jon Burnett.
Well, you guys know me, and you know I'm partial.
All right.
See, I mean,
All right, we don't want to go down
one thing
that
I love
road.
about
We
Jeff
want to
is
go
that
down
he
that
gives
road.
me something to cover my bald head with every time I'm over here. Thank you.
You're welcome. There you go. Thanks. It's on the head, not the lips. he would go for it.
I had to. No, I wouldn't. But you know what?
He would go for
Let
it.
me tell you what I did.
But it's COVID, man. You can't kiss.
I know. I've got a best friend named Dan Yeager, who I hug all the time, and I hadn't seen Danny Boy in I don't know how long it had been recently, and so he came, and Dan's 6'6", and so I'm only 6'1", and then probably shrunk now. So, but I came to hug him, and I was going to kiss his cheek, like I kissed my brother, and I used to kiss my dad, and I may have kissed you on the cheek once, but anyway, I don't remember, but I went to get for Dan's cheek, and he kept coming, and I missed, and he's so dang tall that I got his neck, and he said the same thing. He said, "Go for the lips next time," or something. What did you just say?
I said, don't go for the lips.
Don't go
No.
for the lips. Okay.
No.
Well,
I love you to death,
Dan's
but
a little sicker than you are.
I love you to death, but we're boys and everything, and we're
Yeah.
brothers from other mothers. But
I know.
I
I know.
that's it. Let's just respect the distance.
Yeah. Well, don't make me come in here. Come here. Mwah.
All right. As always, it's been my pleasure to have John on with me this afternoon.
Oh, you've put up with me, and you know it. Until you're barely able to put up with.
It's
anyone.
Friday, everyone. What a way to head into the weekend with the, how should we say, I'm at a loss for words right now. The knowledge bombs that you've been dropping here over the last 30 minutes.
The knowledge bombs.
Yes.
What?
The wisdom of Jon Burnett.
Well, I can.
It's always a treat.
I can tell you, there's one thing that I want to do right now.
I don't know where he's going or what he's doing. He's getting a stink bug. It's time. Don't bring that over here. I don't want a stink bug.
Is that a stink bug?
Yes, get out of here. I don't want it over here.
Is that what that is?
It's time to go. Yes, they can see it.
Well, see, it doesn't bug me.
It bugs me.
Don't kill it.
I'm not going to kill it. I just don't want it on me.
Well, it looks like you're going to smash it on my hand.
Well, I wouldn't smash. You're not supposed to smash a stink bug because
Okay,
they
there it
smell.
went.
There
Did they
you go.
fly? I never knew they flew.
I just don't want the stink bug near me.
Okay, you're right.
Anyway, on that note, thanks to my buddy JB
My buddy JV.
for hanging out with me today. Have a great weekend, everyone. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the warm, dry weather. Doesn't get wet again until next week. Peace.
We love you, Pittsburgh.